Hello! We've moved to the other side of the workshop today. I'm going to do the Webasto Arduino shower. We're going to build the electronics board. So here we have a very nice PCB made by Andrew, who's done, well, most of the PCB design work and the software work. So I'll put links when I have them to the various places and things we can download, the things you have to download to make the things. Yeah, the electronics isn't my forte. I've got a lot of components I've got a lot of components that need soldered onto this board. Need to disassemble the old breadboard to get some of these bits off, and I'm going to set up my soldering iron and start doing that, and I might take a video here and there of me doing it, but I need to concentrate on doing this because it's not my first skill, soldering, etc. But we'll get it built and then we will see if it works. Well, here is the finished board. Well, it's nearly finished. All the bits are soldered on where they're supposed to be. It's not too terrible a soldering job, if I do say so myself, for a complete and utter amateur. This is just, I was just making sure the switch wires fitted to these. The pushy on and off switch, they're just the breadboard wires I've used. There's no load in them because it's just on and off switch. So that's the two headers for the temperature and the water temperature, and fuel pump, glow plug, fan, water pump. Can't remember which one's which. And that's your 12 volt in to the main, 5 volt regulator, and then it's just a matter of. No, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have to email Andrew and ask him where he put his exhaust temperature sensor that it doesn't melt or actually works, because the exhaust gets pretty hot. And the water temperature's one of those two under that metal clip. There's the wire. There's a blue one, and the other one is a red one. And again, I can't remember which one he said in the email. I think it's the blue one. Oh, that's the input and output from here. That's the water connections. There's pipe bits attached to them, and they're somewhere else on the bench. Oh my god, will you get off? And I managed to find a 22 mil pump. We'll have to make changes in the code depending on what pump you've got for your fuel here, because there's like 4 or 5 different sizes of these pumps, and depending on what size is will depend on how much fuel it pulses in. But I'm using a 22 just now because Andrew's using a 22, and that keeps all the code the same at the moment. We can work it out later, and once I've got the EGR, not the EGR, the AFR sensor set up, we can bench it and do a test and see what settings give you the correct air-fuel ratio out of the said heater, and that'll give us a proper setup for the size of the pump. A bit of a messy bench on this side now as well. That's got not too many leftover components, which is good, and hopefully I've got all the bits in the right places, but I won't find that out until I've built this into the previous the stand. So I've got this at the bottom, the water above it, and the water pump, so this stays full of water so you get an accurate water temperature reading out of it. But that will be next. Hello friends, you join me now in the test You join me now in the test facility. You'll notice the heater has changed into a different here. I decided that the Webasto that you can get third-party boards for, and you can turn into a using thing, I might as well use it for that. So this one is from a Jaguar, and it's the Webasto V, they call it? I think it's the V. Anyway, it's pretty much useless with its own board and without CAN bus, so you can get one of these for about £30 from a scrappy. It's the same 5 kilowatt, it's just a newer design. Now, you may notice some bits missing from my board. Well, there was a bit of a smoke and fire disaster. Basically, this main 12 volt input here, yeah, see if you get them the wrong way around. Bear in mind, I got this end the right way around. I just absolutely and totally put it in the wrong terminals in the power supply. Fed it backwards with the reverse polarity. What it did was melt every single one of these diodes and set them on fire, which was interesting. And the 5-volt power supply that used to be there pinged bits off of it into low Earth orbit. So we now have the power supply supplying the 5 volts to the rail. The 12 volts is the right way around. Everything else is plugged in where it's supposed to be. Boards here, the serial connectors here. We are on the laptop, and what we're trying to do is get the fucking thing to light. It just doesn't seem to want to go. So let's press the button and start her off. Okay. The shower thing does its thing, by the way. When the temperature gets over 40 degrees, it totally turns on now. So the glow plug is glowing, I can hear it. And we've got pumping and fanning. It's so close to light, it's so close. This is like the closest set of settings I've had so far. The backfires let me know that it's close to having the right ratio of fuel to air. But it's just getting that stable burn so that the temperature's got high enough that it's like actually burning inside, and then it'll start burning properly. There's the shower on again. Just turn back on. I'll need to do something with the flow. I might need to bleed it. It's nice and warm though. But it just won't catch. I hope you can hear it. It's nearly there. It's just a matter of me dicking around with the code until we get. So it's starting. The temperatures are all climbing up. Well, I just need to fiddle more with the fan speed and the fuel quantity until I get it to actually light without smoking and light. Ah, we've got a board, an actual board that you can just plug things into. Get your heater from the scrappy, £30. Shower head, I think that was like £3 on eBay. And it's just a matter of getting this code dialed in. And hey, we're gonna get it. We are, oh, it thinks it's running now. Ready for it to go out. With a pop. Oh, the smoke's getting worse. It's going up to maximum attack and it's not quite there. Getting faster. More fuel, more fan. More fuel, more fan, more smoke. Oh, yeah, it's about to give in. Oh my god, this is the furthest it's ever got. There is black diesel coming out of the exhaust. So we've got far too much fuel for that. Oh, we're really going for it. Fan speed's not maximum yet. It's trying so hard. We're still dripping diesel, so that means that it's still too much fuel. Fan speed is getting there. Maybe it'll actually go fast enough it'll light. Come on, go all the way. Making a really nice smoke machine at the moment. Yeah, though, it's actually working as a shower quite well. That's nice hot water. But it's about as inefficient as you can actually get. Oh, it's nearly there. I will have to turn it off in a minute though. Okay, what I'm going to do is stop that now because before my neighbours start complaining. Right, how do you turn it off? How? Okay, well this is interesting. I just need the switch to turn it off. Please stop. Pressing and holding switch. There we go. Press and hold switch that goes off. Oh, that's okay. I was just not pressing and holding it for long enough. And it should just run the water pump until the water cools down a lot. Might need to have. Oh wow! Okay, the water temperature did come down to a nominal level. That's not bad, right? It works. It just needs the settings tweaked to produce less smoke and use less fuel. But that's good. This is it. Stage 2 is doing it. Stage 3 will be finalising the code. Well, sorry I filmed this on my phone, but I was outside playing. I thought I would just film it while I was doing it. Thanks for watching, guys.